guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylee and we are the Cloud9 family. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and we will love you forever. So today this video is going to be all about how to sew a squishmallow. As you can see, I have this cute little kitty cat squishmallow and he has a tear. Oh, his stuffing's coming out. He's got a tear in his tail here. See that? This is actually a really simple and easy thing to do. First, you're going to need your torn squishmallow. Then you're going to need a pair of scissors and you're going to need some thread. I have my needle. Here it is. First things first, I'm going to thread the needle. So I have to pull thread out probably about like arm's length. Like I'm holding it in my finger and I'm going to cut it like right about there. And then you are going to thread your needle. I always lick it a little and kind of like press it down. You can see that. I'm gonna have to get closer here. Oh my goodness. Up close and personal. So there we go. So the hole is tiny, and if you can still see, or you need glasses, you thread it right through and you pull it through. I would say pull it about that much. And then you pinch it here so it doesn't come undone. There you go. So your needle is threaded. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to tie a knot at the end, at the other end of your thread, the long end. You're going to lick your fingers. This is kind of tricky. You pull it down to the very end, wrap the thread around, tuck it under, and then roll it off your finger like so. Pull it tight. And there I have my little knot. Can you see that? There it is. So my needle and thread are ready. One really important thing to remember when you're stitching is when you're pulling the needle out, you hold tight right here so the thread doesn't come out. Then you'll have to keep rethreading it and it's pain. So you just make sure every time you pull the needle, you're holding right there so the thread stays secure. Next thing I'm going to do is get started on the kitty cat. So let's get started. First, you're going to want to stuff all this stuffing right back into the kitty cat. You can even kind of just push it inward so it's not in your way. And then you can readjust that later. I've got my needle and thread here. I'm making sure to hold the thread in the needle. And I'm going to just tuck the needle underneath and come out right there. That's my starting point. Now when you pull, you really don't need to pull too hard, just snug. I always say just pull it snug. Right. I'm going to move the stuffing down. Okay. So then you're going to put your needle down for a second. You're going to move the thread aside there. And you're going to pinch these two together like this. And you're just going to start stitching. So I'm probably going to do about a 1/4 inch out. Go under like that. And then I'm going to put this behind the needle. Do you see that? Can you see that? The thread is behind the needle there. And then I'm going to pull this through, making sure to hold tight my thread there. And then when you pull it, make sure your thread doesn't get caught up on anything there. And then you just pull it snug. Now the stitch I'm doing right now is called the H stitch. It's a really great stitch for projects like this. It ends up turning out really nice. So again, I'm going to pinch it together. And I'm going to go move your thread behind. Oops. I'm going to go under right there. Go underneath. And then make sure your thread is behind the needle when you pull it through. Like that. And boom. There it is. And so see, we're creating sort of like an H stitch. It's hard to see with this black thread, but And then, so yeah, you just keep doing that over and over and over until you get all the way down. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up since it's the same process over and over. And you guys can just sit back and enjoy my talented sewing skills. So, as you can see, I have completed the entire length. I've got my string at the very end here, and so now I have to tie a knot so it all stays secure. So what you're going to do is go back through the last stitch you made, underneath, and then pull that tight, and you're going to create a loop. See that loop? So then you're going to pull that loop as tight as you can and go back through that loop. And then with the excess thread, pull that tight and you're going to make another loop. So you're going to do 3 loops. Boom. And that is how you tie a knot. So then after the knot is tied, all you do is go about 1/8 of an inch away from the knot, snip it off, boom, project done. Can you believe it? So yeah, and that'll hold up in a washing machine. And so yeah, I'm going to reposition the stuffing so it's more even through the tail there, because I stuffed it all down so it wasn't in my way while I was sewing. There you go. As you can see, it's holding up good. I'm pulling on it and it's not coming undone. Looks really good. There you have it, folks. Ain't she beautiful? All right, so that's it. Project done. Kitty cat mended. And we are so excited because now we don't have to throw her away. Look at that. Totally mended, brand new. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.